Stairs. The stairs are back. Hi guys, I hope you're all very well. I'm super excited today because I'm going to go see a film at one of my favorite outdoor cinemas in Perth, actually. It's called Somerville. It was the same cinema I went to last year when I saw Personal Shopper. It's actually at the same film festival which is held there, which is now called Perth Festival, which it used to be called Perth's International Arts Festival. Anyway, I don't know why they changed the name to that, but I'm so psyched today because I'm gonna go see a film that I don't think a lot of you guys would have heard about. When I read the bio for this film, I almost died because if this is not me in a film, guys, tell me what you think. From what I know, it's a Norway film which is about a girl, Thelma, who is religious, and she has discovered that she has feelings for her friend who is also a female. So she's struggling with that, and then her subconscious starts to take over, and she starts to experience supernatural abilities. This might not sound like a horror film to you, and actually it's not actually labeled as a horror movie, but if you guys like this channel, you know that I am all about the disturbing and the gems. So I think that I might have found one, and I really, really hope it pays off. I'm going into Thelma completely blind. I only know the bio, and I've only kind of seen the cover art. So I'm really hoping this is going to be a special one because I haven't heard anyone else talk about this film. So I'm super psyched, and this is going to be more of an independent film, kind of like Personal Shopper was. So I'm really, really excited. I'm also going with my really good friend Elizabeth, so it'll be good to hang out with her, and it's a really nice venue. You can get some food, you get some wine. I hope you at home are as psyched as I am right now. Let's go check it out. Let's go! Hi guys, I just got out from watching Thelma. Wow. The film it takes on some different themes than I thought was going to be very important in the movie. Let's just say the film is a Norwegian film about a girl called Thelma who is going to university and experiencing that for the first time. She's extremely religious and grew up in a religious family. As the film starts to evolve, you realize that something's just off about her, and her past is definitely interfering with her having her own individual or independent future. The themes of this movie aren't more to do with her subconscious coming through and her homosexuality. It definitely plays into some other roles, and it's not even a big deal in the film, which of course is great. You don't want that to be a big deal, but the ideas it toys with, it's dark in ways that I can't explain without giving too much away. The film, though, overall, definitely had a lot of issues because it has such strong themes, especially with religious guilt and just her family and the past. And it did a lot of flashbacks and then kind of into her now and how she's feeling inside. A lot of like animation, almost like symbolism through animals. Like there's a lot of snakes, which is, it was very obvious symbolism, but because it played with so many different ideas, it didn't really drive home one factor, and I felt like that was what was missing in the film, and towards the end it really dragged. The movie itself was absolutely stunning, and Scandinavian film gets me every time. Like, you put a fucking chilling idea into that background, the winter wonderland with, you know, like the icy cold soul. I just love it every time. So I feel like with films like this, it's a done deal. So they really just have to fill it with meaning. This is a film that is very haunting, don't get me wrong, but the way it drags brings it down a notch. I would say films like Evolution or Personal Shopper that have that kind of sinister undertone but aren't full horror, this is definitely one of those films. And although it says it's like a drama mystery, this is definitely like a drama thriller. It has some horrific scenes and some stuff that is chilling to the bone. It is very disturbing. One scene is just so fucking disturbing that yeah, it will rock you to your core, and not for the reasons that you think it will. And I can't tell you anything about it because it will completely give it away. But this film definitely, I feel some real Carrie vibes, you know, with Carrie, that how her subconscious is coming through, and Carrie is more very straightforward, but she's kind of taunted and she's the outcast. And this one, she is completely oblivious to her family's history or her own history. So when she goes to school and starts discovering that she's not like everyone else and something is different about her, it is a very interesting ride for her to come to terms with that. And it does get a little bit lost in the middle and at the end. The end, you could just tell they were trying to figure out how to end it over and over and over, and it was a little bit excruciating. But it was a very interesting watch. It was very compelling. One fact that I really want to take out of it is the fact that she was not good nor evil, and you kind of weren't really sure going throughout the film which one she was. At points she seemed like she had all the good intentions, but then things that her parents said that you assume that they were the bad ones really put stuff into perspective, and you really get to toy with what would you do in the situation, which I loved. The ending, not a fan at all. I get what they were trying to do in a way, but they just had so many other points they could have drilled home a lot harder. This sounds like a very ambiguous film, and it is. And I urge you, if you like the idea of the subconscious mind, which I am a huge fan of, if you guys know, I read the Houdini book where he talks about subconscious like writing, like automatic writing and all that kind of stuff. I fucking love that stuff, but I felt like there was a lot of filling and they were just trying to make it so full of symbolism that it kind of got lost in the middle. So for that, I'm going to give it a 6. I feel like I've been giving out a lot of 6s, but I just feel like it really deserves one. For scare score, I'm going to give it a 4. I don't think it's scary, but there is just one scene that I would have given a 10 out of 10 for disturbing. It is up there with the most. But does it give me nightmares for the rest of my life? No. And for originality, I'm gonna give it a... I'm going to give it a 7 because I like the idea of the subconscious coming through and the sexuality aspect, but it wasn't a big part to play. But then I liked how it changed into her backstory, which was way more interesting than anything else that was going on in the film, and gave it a lot of context. Although the film did not end on a note that I would have liked it to, I felt like at least they gave a good backstory and they did explain everything. So with that being said, check out Thelma if you can. I probably wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but if you do like a more kind of surrealist, airy, slow horror movie and you're interested in subconscious mind, it might be for you. I don't know. If you've seen this film, please let me know what you think down below. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope you're having a great day and I'll talk to you very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.